Hello and good evening everyone. Welcome to Googly Goals powered by Googly Mania. I am Ria, your host for the evening, and today we have football expert Mr. Ranabir Bhattacharyya, who will be providing us with the details about today's match between Belgium and Tunisia. So Ranabir, Belgium, who is in the third position in FIFA rankings, will be playing against Tunisia today. What is going to be their tragedy today?
Well, going into this specific group, I can definitely say that Belgium will definitely have the upper hand. As far as the last match is concerned, in the very first round, we saw Belgium winning against Panama by 3-0. And on the other hand, we saw Tunisia losing their match against England by 1 goal. It was 2-1. So in this match itself, we can definitely say if Belgium can win this match, they'll definitely get the ticket to the next round, the knockout round, having the 16 teams all together. So they have only one choice, winning this match, and it won't be that good a problem because they have got pretty good players alongside, and that will definitely be depicted. In the very last match, we saw that the players of the caliber of Romelu Lukaku, Eden Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, they come up, and truly they are one of the strongest teams of this year's World Cup, and I won't be surprised if this Belgium team goes to the semi-finals this time. So that is something I think that's going to be pretty important for Belgium this time. And obviously, Belgium doesn't have too many choices if they win this match, because after all, they are well aware of the fact that not only they need to win this match, but also they need to score goals, because after all, they are competing with England in this group itself. They are England and Belgium. These are the two teams which are far stronger than Panama and Tunisia. So it's going to be an offensive approach we're going to see, and having good forward players will definitely enable Belgium to have a counter-attacking ploy, or rather we can say a direct approach in football as far as this match is concerned.
So as you said, in the last match Tunisia got against England and they lost against England. So with the last minute goal which Harry Kane did, what do you think, how are they going to approach?
Well, if Tunisia is losing their match against Belgium today, they're out of this year's World Cup. So it's a do-or-die match for them, and they can't afford to lose anymore. But good thing about Tunisia is that they were playing pretty well until and unless Harry Kane scored that goal itself. The match was pretty evenly poised. So they can take some motivation from the previous match that they're absolutely well ready for this year's World Cup. And I think there are some areas where they need specific strategies. I guess as far as physicality and speed is concerned, that's an added advantage for Tunisia because they're pretty well built. And let's not forget that they have failed to win 12 World Cup games since 1978. The funniest part is that in 1978, when the Tunisia team made the debut in the World Cup, they won their first match against Mexico. But after that, in all these years, rather I would say 88, 98, and rather more than 40 years, they have failed to win a single match in World Cup. So that is something I guess the Tunisian players were aware of. So this game is definitely dependent on some key players. I would love to name someone like Fakhruddin Yusuf, someone like Khajri Sliti, who are going to play in the forward, and goal scoring is one area where these Tunisian players need to be well aware of. And I wouldn't be, and as far as game making is concerned, because after all in football we see the fate of the game is decided in the midfield also. Yeah. So as far as the midfielders are concerned, players like Malioul, Sikri, Badri, Sassi, these players of Tunisia need to take more responsibility. They need to be aware of the fact that this is a must-win game for them. They can't afford to draw also. They need to win this match. So the more offensive approach they have to play, but they need to be aware that they should be conceding, because if they concede a goal in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it would be very difficult for them to contain the strikers of the caliber of Romelu Lukaku. Right.
So according to you, what are the strengths and weaknesses of the two teams?
Well, going into the two teams, as far as the 23% squad of the two teams are concerned, we can definitely say Belgium has got good attacking players. Probably that's make Belgium a pretty strong team this year. And they have the best player, I think, is Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne had a wonderful year all throughout for Man City. We have seen him scoring goals, making assists, and with his skills and passing abilities, he's the one to look for. And as far as Eden Hazard is concerned, he is one player whom we expect to make a move to Real Madrid pretty soon from Chelsea. He's also that sort of playmaker. And another important aspect of Hazard is that the amount of space he creates in the box itself, that gives ample opportunity for players like Lukaku to score goals. And obviously Lukaku's name we have to take, because he has been in red hot form as far as playing for Manchester United is concerned. And I won't forgetting to take the name of Alderweireld, who plays for Tottenham Hotspur. He's also a dependable player, but definitely this team is going to miss someone like Vincent Kompany, who is injured, who got injured before in the friendlies itself. He's one player probably Belgium will definitely think. And let's not hope that Thomas Vermaelen, he's another centre back, he's on the sidelines itself. So these two players I think Belgium will be missing today. And now as far as Tunisia is concerned, in the last match, in the first 60 minutes, we saw their goalkeeper, Moyous Hassan, he got injured and he was replaced later.
Yeah.
So probably, and he won't be playing in this year's World Cup. So we will be expecting someone like Farouk Ben Mustafa to replace him in the team 11 for Tunisia today.
We'll be back after a short break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
जिक्र जब भी जीएसटी की होती है तो नजरें ढूंढती हैं जीएसटी दोस्त विकास धनानिया को।
नमस्कार विकास जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आने के लिए।
विकास धनानिया बात करते हैं पूरी जिम्मेदारी के साथ
कि यहाँ पर गुड्स को रिसीव्ड नहीं किया गया है। हाँ, लेकिन तब आपको ये प्रूफ करना पड़ेगा कि भाई हमने तो हैंड रिक्शा से मंगा लिया है।
आम आदमी जीएसटी को जानना चाहता है, लिहाजा सवालों का अंबार है। इन्हीं सवालों को समेटते हैं हमारे होस्ट राकेश। हर ट्यूसडे और फ्राइडे रात 8 बजे होस्ट राकेश और दोस्त विकास धनानिया हो जाते हैं आमने सामने, सिर्फ आपके लिए जियो बांग्ला पर। देखिए जीएसटी की बात दोस्त के साथ जियो बांग्ला पर।
Welcome back to Googly Goals, powered by Googly Mania. So as we were discussing about the match today, we were knowing very details from Ranabir Bhattacharyya. So Ranabir, according to you, which two teams should proceed from Group G?
Well, this Group G is very different from other groups, is that because we have got two heavyweight teams playing in this group, and when you have teams like Belgium and England, you can't take any of the names. But I would love to say that Panama, who is making the debut in this World Cup itself, along with Iceland, is definitely going to play well. In the last match, we saw that Panama conceding a defeat against Belgium. It's all about inexperience and playing in such a big platform with so many youngsters around. But in the very next match, they will be playing against England. So that thing, it will be tomorrow. So I guess Panama will be giving a good fight. And as far as Tunisia is concerned, yes, they have prepared well. They have, at least on paper, they have a balanced team, but still I am not pretty confident about them. So altogether it comes between Belgium and England. Now which team is going to come, which team is top and which team is going to come second, that's the main issue, because you know that the team which tops or comes first will definitely have an added advantage, because in the next round that particular team will be playing a weaker team. So that's one thing I think both the teams, especially the coaches, are well aware of. On one side Gareth Southgate of England, and on the other hand Roberto Martinez of Belgium. Both of them have stressed on the fact that probably the match between England and Belgium is going to decide who's going to top. So this group, I say, until and unless there is a huge shift, we won't be expecting that sort of upsets. But the match between England and Belgium will be the most important one, and it will be played next week, and probably that's going to decide who is going to top from this Group G.
So what do you think? Which team is going to win today?
Well, obviously I'll go for Belgium, because the history is on their side, and they have never lost in second match of the group matches. And let's not forget that in all these years they have played in World Cup for 7 times, and 6 times they have reached the second round. So in all probability, I would say that Belgium will be winning the match. And as far as scores are concerned, I think it will be something around 2-0 or 3-0, which Roberto Martinez should be absolutely happy. And Romelu Lukaku's name will definitely be on the score sheet, because he's in pretty good form, and also he looks to be in that goal scoring motion altogether, and you never know what Eden Hazard can do, because in the last match also we saw him creating some pretty good chances in the opening third itself. So that's why I can believe that you may somehow get something like 5 goals or something in this match.
Nothing is sure.
Yeah, but it depends on how Tunisia approaches the game. After all, they'll be having an open play because they need to win the match altogether. But if they decide to go for superb defense, what Costa Rica was doing against Brazil yesterday, then you won't be expecting that sort of open play. But in all probability, a Belgium win is something which is confirmed.
Right. Thank you. So that's all for now. Don't forget to like, comment and share our Facebook page, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a good day.